Welcome to the Spring 2025 season at the Arena Theatre, the University of Wolverhampton. We're delighted to be bringing our audiences across Wolverhampton, the Black Country and beyond the very best in small-scale theatre, dance, poetry, comedy and much more. Our lineup includes plenty for your little ones to enjoy, including How to Catch a Book Witch by Coppice Theatre, which is coming to our main auditorium in May, and the People's Theatre Company's A Big Egg, which is part of their brand new Storytime series that is perfect for ages 2 to 102. We've got something for lovers of 90s cult classics as the Knightmare Live tour heads to Wolverhampton in March, and firm favourites of Amos Theatre bring back Boy on the Roof for you in February. We're thrilled to also be heavily involved in some landmark events for the city of Wolverhampton as we continue to programme events in partnership with the Wolverhampton Literary Festival. TEDxWolverhampton returns for its 4th year, and for the first time ever we'll also be hosting the Wolverhampton Film Festival in May. There's plenty of development work that can be enjoyed for free too, including our Arena Collaborative Theatre Makers Evenings, Poets and Storytellers Assemble, Pastor Nights, and the very popular Alf Yaubin Dragged Up, which showcases the best in local young drag talent. Myself and the team cannot wait to welcome you for another season of theatre, and we thank you for your ongoing support.
Track 2, Contents List. This audio brochure contains 37 tracks. This is Track 2. Track 3 is How to Contact Us. Track 4 is How to Find Us. Track 5 explains how you can book tickets. Track 6 explains discounts, concession rates and refunds. Track 7 has information about access at the theatre. Tracks 8 to 32 lists each of our shows in detail in date order. Track 33 tells you about National Theatre Live. Track 34 tells you about the Arena Collaborative Theatre Makers. Track 35 tells you about How Have You Been Dragged Up. Track 36 tells you about PASTA, or Poets and Storytellers Assemble. And track 37 is the closing track.
Track 3, How to Contact Us. To contact us, call 019 02 321 321 or email arena@wlv.ac.uk. Our website address is arena.wlv.ac.uk. Our Facebook page is www.facebook.com/AREAN Theatre. Our Twitter and Instagram handle is @arena_theatre. Our full postal address is Arena Theatre, Wolverhampton Street, Wolverhampton, WV1 1SE.
Track 4, How to Find Us. The Arena Theatre is situated in the heart of Wolverhampton city centre on Wolverhampton Street. Our full postal address is Arena Theatre, Wolverhampton Street, Wolverhampton, WV1 1SE. There is limited street parking available outside and around the theatre on Wolverhampton Street. The nearby Broad Street car park is open 24 hours a day and is around a 5-minute walk from the theatre. There is a drop-off point directly outside the entrance to the theatre on Wolverhampton Street. The Arena Theatre is an 8-minute walk from the railway station, bus station and metro stations. Wolverhampton has mainland rail links to Birmingham, Stafford and beyond. Bus companies provide links to the surrounding region.
Track 5, How to Buy Tickets. You can call in and buy tickets in person at the Arena Theatre box office. We are now a cashless venue and do not take cash for tickets. We do accept most major credit and debit cards, but this excludes American Express. As part of our environmental policy, we no longer print tickets and instead send them to your email address. You can bring these on an electronic device when you attend a performance, or you can print them off and bring them with you physically. Our opening hours are from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m, Monday to Friday, and 1 hour before the start of any performance. You can book tickets online by visiting arena.wlv.ac.uk, or you can book tickets over the phone using all major credit and debit cards except American Express. We are unable to reserve seat without payment or to guarantee the booking. The box office telephone number is 01902 321 321, and please note that none of our booking methods include additional transaction fees or booking fees, so you will just pay the price of the ticket.
Track 6, Discounts, Concessions, Refunds and Offers. We believe that theatre is for everyone, and so we made the decision to reduce our theatre tickets to £12 and under. Our aim is to allow as many people as we can the opportunity to experience live theatre. Please note, for independent and amateur productions at the Arena, companies set their own prices and concessions. We reserve the right to make discounted ticket offers to selected customers at any time. Group bookings. For every 10 tickets purchased, group bookers will get 1 ticket free. Please call the box office on 01902 321 321 for more information on our group booking services. Refunds. We regret that under normal circumstances we are unable to offer refunds. However, tickets may be exchanged subject to availability. Friends Scheme. The Arena Theatre's Friends Scheme offers a number of benefits such as reduced price tickets to performances across the Arena Theatre's professional programme. To be a friend of the Arena costs just £10 per year for an individual membership, £18 for 2 people, or £13 for a family of 4 people. Funds raised from the scheme will directly support the important development and outreach work that the theatre undertakes, such as our new youth theatre company, Grand Arena Youth Theatre, and our work with disabled artists and audiences.
Track 7. Arena Access. The Arena Theatre is committed to being as accessible as possible to all visitors. Our front of house staff are friendly and welcoming and will be happy to help you with any specific requests you may have. We have several audio described shows each season, which are clearly identified throughout this recording. There are spaces for wheelchair users in the auditorium and seats suitable for those with mobility and sensory impairments also available. Please advise us of any access needs when you book your tickets. A seating plan is available on request from the box office. Visitors who need to be accompanied are entitled to 1 complimentary ticket for their companion. If you'd like assistance from our front of house staff, we will be happy to guide you to your seat. The Arena Theatre welcomes assistance dogs. Please advise the box office when booking your ticket so that we can ensure you have a suitable seat for you and your dog. Alternatively, our friendly box office staff will happily look after your assistance dog in the box office. Large print brochures are available on request from the box office. A Sennheiser infrared enhanced hearing system is available. Headsets can be worn with or without an hearing aid. Please reserve your headset at the box office when you book your tickets. If you wish to discuss your access requirements further, our box office staff will be happy to help. Call us on 01902 321 321 or email arena@wlv.ac.uk. Alternatively, you can speak directly to our Access and Inclusion Manager, Kirsty Povey-Duna, on 01902 322 532 or email k.povey2@wlv.ac.uk.
Track 8. Vamos Theatre presents Boy on the Roof. Thursday the 6th of February, Friday the 7th of February and Saturday the 8th of February at 7:30pm each night. Tickets are £15 full price and £12 concessions. At 73 Cooper Street, Rosie Baxter wishes her son wasn't such a troublemaker. Liam Baxter can't switch off, can't sit still, he's disruptive at school and chaotic at home. As for Liam, he just wishes someone understood him. 3 doors down, Albert keeps himself to himself and sticks to his routines. At 91, he knows what he likes and likes what he knows, but Albert misses his wife and just wishes that someone, somewhere, would have time for him. When Liam and Albert's paths cross, no one can fathom what on earth they have in common, but the boy and the man share more than they know, and what slowly grows is a friendship that both of them need, even if the rest of the world can't see it. Boy on the Roof has been created through community conversations across the UK, gathering people's experiences of ADHD, loneliness, ageing, connection and community. Boy on the Roof is presented by the award-winning Vamos Theatre, the UK's leading full-mask theatre company. It's the story of an unlikely friendship where acceptance, understanding and love find their way to centre stage. As with all its productions, Vamos Theatre welcomes everyone to see Boy on the Roof, including people who may need a more accepting auditorium environment. The company invites all its venues and audiences to join in supporting this inclusivity so that everyone feels welcome. This performance is suitable for ages 12 plus and does contain references to drugs.
Track 9. Gerard Logan, Hauntings. Saturday, 15th of February at 7:30pm. Tickets are £15 full price and £12 concessions. Performed by Gerard Logan, Olivier nominee and winner of the Stage Newspaper's Best Solo Performer of the 2011 Edinburgh Festival. Directed by Gareth Armstrong, music by Simon Slater. Hauntings is a spellbinding evening of 3 tales of the supernatural from 2 of the world's greatest writers of ghost stories. E.F. Benson and M.R. James. From E.F. Benson comes Naboth's Vineyard, in which just deserts are meted out to an unscrupulous layer, and The Hanging of Alfred Woodham, in which the forces of the devil test a man of faith to his limits. From the master of the ghost story genre, M.R. James comes O Whistle and I'll Come to You, My Lad, in which a medieval spirit terrorizes an arrogant professor. With masterful storytelling from the award-winning Gerard Logan, Hauntings will transport you to a world of invisible but terrifyingly present spirits.
Track 10. Starcross Theatre Company, Shrek the Musical. Thursday 20th of February, Friday the 21st of February and Saturday the 22nd of February at 7 p.m. each night and 2 p.m. Saturday matinee. Tickets are £14 full price, £12 for over 60s and under 16s. Children under 3 are not permitted. Starcross Theatre Company brings their full-scale production of Shrek the Musical to the arena this spring. Once upon a time, there was a little ogre named Shrek. And thus begins the tale of an unlikely hero who finds himself on a life-changing journey alongside a wisecracking donkey and a feisty princess who resists her rescue. Throw in a short-tempered bad guy and a cookie with attitude and over a dozen other fairy tale misfits, and you've got the kind of mess that calls for a real hero. Luckily, there's one at hand, and his name is Shrek. Based on the Oscar-winning DreamWorks animation film Shrek the Musical, is a Tony Award fairy tale adventure featuring a treasure trove of songs and side-splitting script. Shrek brings all the beloved characters you know from the film to life on stage and proves there's more to the story than meets the ears. Shrek the Musical, based on the DreamWorks animation motion picture and the book by William Steig, book and lyrics by David Lindsay Abraya, music by Janine Tesori, originally produced on Broadway by DreamWorks Theatricals and Neal Street Productions. This amateur production is presented by arrangement with Musical Theatre International. All authorised performance materials are also subject to MTI. www.mtishows.co.uk.
Track 11. Ian Pearce presents Wonderin'Y, How Slade's Drummer Survived. Friday the 28th of February at 7:30 p.m. Tickets are £15 full price and £12 concessions. In the summer of 1973, Slade drummer Don Pell was involved in a devastating accident which instantly killed his girlfriend and left him with a brain injury that resulted in severe and lasting memory loss. Wonderin'Y tells the story of how a 26-year-old man at the height of the band's fame fought courageously to get back behind his drum kit and rebuild his life. This is a gripping, emotional and uplifting solo performance by writer and actor Ian Pearce, who worked closely with Don Pell to create the story.
Track 12. Norvil and Josephine Magic, Rabbits at the Hat. Saturday, 1st of March at 7:30 p.m. Tickets are £15 full price and £12 concessions. Rabbits at the Hat is a whimsical play about a magic show, fun for all ages, but turns amazing, inspiring and comical. You've never seen a show quite like this. Vaudevillian duo Norvil and Josephine present their magical extravaganza. It's 1905 and their world will never be the same again. They seem to be the traditional magician and dotting assignments, but it's time for the magician to find new dreams while the assistant calls the shots. With breathtaking magic and circus feats, plus showstopper songs, Magic Circle magicians Norvil and Josephine share a humorous and heartwarming story about being yourself no matter what. The show is developed in part from workshops around the UK. The international creative team includes specialists in magic, circus and clowning. Clever, funny and jaw-dropping for all ages. Beautifully paced and spellbinding. The stage. Supported by Arts Council England. This show is BSL interpreted.
Track 13. Natalie Bellingham, Look After Your Knees. Thursday the 6th of March at 7:30 p.m. Tickets are £15 full price and £12 concessions. Be kind to your knees. You'll miss them when they're gone. Baz Luhrmann. Look After Your Knees is a new solo work that theatre maker, performer and physical comedian Natalie Bellingham. Look After Your Knees is a show about the pain and beauty of growing older, of connecting and unravelling, of taking hold and letting go. This new solo performance uses comedy, storytelling and movement to uncover some of the things in life that can be hard to talk about. It's a celebration of being human in all its blatantly, sprinkled with joy and ridiculousness. It's a visual and physical collage performed by a clown delving into the space inside us, left behind by time. It's about a person trying to unwrap the new version of themselves in a world they don't recognise and a life they seem uncomfortably in charge of. This is a show about facing change when you didn't see it coming. It's about what comes next.
Track 14. The Telling presents Creating Carmen. Friday the 7th of March at 7:30pm. Tickets are £20 full price and £16 concessions. Following their popular What the Dickens show, The Telling return in collaboration with music ensemble Carmen Co. with Creating Carmen. Music and theatre collide in a play by award-winning writer Claire Norburn and directed by BAFTA-nominated Nicholas Renton. Prosper Mérimée is struggling with his latest novella, on which Bizet's Carmen is based. When his leading character Carmen turns up in his study, larger than life, with a band of musicians in tow and chaos in her wake. Which one of them controls the narrative? And what will happen when Carmen discovers the nasty ending Mérimée has planned for her?
Track 15. The People's Theatre Company. Storytime. A Big Egg. Saturday the 8th of March, 2:30pm. Tickets £10. From the new Storytime series of family musicals by the creators of There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly. For Jack and his big sister Molly, Easter is all about eggs. But how big can an egg get, and what wonderful surprises may there be inside? Based on the picture book by Stephen Lee and performed with a magical mixer of live action, animation and puppetry. This scrumptious sing-along musical is guaranteed to make your little ones love Easter, and each other, more than ever. Perfect for ages 2 to 102.
Track 16. DeNada Dance. Mariposa. Friday the 21st of March at 7:30pm. Tickets are £15 full price, £12 concessions. Mariposa. A queer tragedy inspired by Puccini's Madame Butterfly. Under the flickering neon lights of a distant Caribbean port, a local rent boy and a foreign sailor fall ominously in love. In choreographer Carlos Ponguera's innovative reimagining of Puccini's seminal opera, DeNada Dance Theatre's Madame Butterfly is immersed in a midst of a van of smoke within which a young man is asked to sacrifice his gender in exchange of love and a better life. Mariposa is an operatic dance drama that transports Puccini's Orientalist libretto to post-revolution Cuba, to a dockland world of faded showgirls, hopeful rent boys, troubled sailors, and satyran spirits. Engulfed in a tropical storm of repressed desire, this brand new production is a passionate and deeply moving exploration of what we are ready to sacrifice in order to be loved and accepted. Set to an original score by Spanish composer Luis Miguel Cabot, which takes its inspiration from the Caribbean sounds as well as Puccini, with libretto by French-Indian writer Kathaka Nere and design by Ryan Leet and lighting by Barnaby Boo.
Track 17. Fatt Projects presents Send in the Clowns Cock of Ages. On Saturday the 22nd of March at 7:30pm. Tickets are £15 full price and £12 concessions. Send in the Clowns is a raucous, wild and tantalising drag revue show celebrating the magic and madness of musical theatre. This time the clowns are taking on the rock and sometimes roll musical with the celebration come assassination of the hardcore rocking world of musical theatre in their most outrageous show yet, Cock of Ages. Expect unique takes on Rent, Rock of Ages, The Rocky Horror Show, Jesus Christ Superstar, We Will Rock You, Hair and Grease, amongst others. Join your host and cabaret superstar, an incredible vocal powerhouse as seen on The Voice, Fatt Butcher, alongside a stellar lineup of the Midlands' finest and drag cabaret talents. Rapidly becoming a sellout cult event in Birmingham and making their debut at the New Vic, Send in the Clowns Cock of Ages promises an unforgettable raucous show packed with outrageous comedy, spine-tingling live vocals, camp cabaret, lip syncs and sing-alongs. Each show ends with our unmissable 20-minute musical, a drag recreation of a legendary musical rehearsed in 2 days and performed in 20 minutes or less. What could possibly go wrong? Suitable for ages 18+, this performance includes strong language, sexual references and a lot of dick jokes. Please note that this performance will also be BSL interpreted.
Track 18. Knightmare Live. Knightmare Live 10th Anniversary Tour. Saturday the 29th of March at 7:30pm. Tickets £15 full price and £12 concessions. Light the beacons, rouse the villagers, gather all your courage, for the smash hit comedy show of the cult 90s TV classic is back. Dare you face the perils of the dungeon, bloodthirsty goblins, terrifying traps, and worst of all, some tricky word puzzles. Sidestep left into adventure as Dungeon Master Gerard opens the doors once more for a very special 10th anniversary tour of the hilarious homage to the TV show that dared to say, what if we put children in a helmet and led them to their death? Starring Tom Bell, The MASH Report, and Paul Flannery, Ghosts of Darkness. A nostalgic dream come true. Time out.
Track 19, TEDxWolverhampton. Saturday the 5th of April. Registration and refreshments at 9:15am to 9:45am. Event starts at 10am. Event ends at 4:30pm. Early bird tickets on sale 13th of December, £20 full price, 10p concessions. Ticket price as of the 13th of January, £25 full price, 15p concessions. This year's TEDxWolverhampton invites you to join us on a journey that celebrates the spark of curiosity, the transformative power of chaos, and the beauty of creation. Curiosity drives us to explore the unknown, daring us to question, learn, and imagine beyond what we think we know. Chaos challenges us to embrace the messy, unpredictable space where disruption gives birth to innovation. Creation is the triumph, the art, the solution, the new beginning that rises from the pieces of what was. At TEDxWolverhampton 2025, we'll bring together inspiring voices and groundbreaking ideas to illuminate how these forces shape our lives, our communities, and our world. Through powerful talks and shared experiences, we'll explore how curiosity sparks exploration, chaos fosters transformation, and creation paves the way for bold futures. Be part of this extraordinary event as we uncover stories, innovations, and perspectives that remind us of the limitless potential of human thought and creativity. Join us for TEDxWolverhampton on the 5th of April 2025, a celebration of curiosity, chaos, and creation like never before. Let's spark something incredible.
Track 20. Ego Theatre presents You Know My Mum on Tuesday the 8th of April at 7:30pm and Wednesday the 9th of April at 1pm. Tickets are £15 full price and £12 concessions. An ambitious, accessible play by a professional cast of learning disabled and neurodivergent adults. Bluey is a newly hatched blue tit who can't wait to fly the nest. Alex is a young woman who misses her mum. In a saga that includes an escape from a fried chicken factory, a boot camp for birds, a Harry Potter nightmare, and vibrant visions of life after death, Bluey and Alex are united by their determination to make changes in their lives. You Know My Mum is a cheeky, life-affirming comedy which deals with the destruction of natural habitats and the unique ways that adults with learning disabilities deal with bereavement. Please note that Wednesday's matinee will be a relaxed performance, and both shows feature a designated access team touring with the production who can support audience members before, during and after the performance. You Know My Mum will also be BSL interpreted, audio described and captioned.
Track 21. Coppice Performing Arts School. Jekyll and Hyde the Musical. Wednesday the 16th and Thursday the 17th of April at 7:30pm. Tickets are £12. An evocative tale of two men, one a doctor, passionate and romantic, the other a terrifying madman, about two women, one beautiful and trusting, the other beautiful and trusting only herself, both women in love with the same man and both unaware of his dark secret. A devoted man of science, Dr. Henry Jekyll, is driven to find a chemical breakthrough that can solve some of mankind's most challenging medical dilemmas. Rebuffed by the powers that be, he decides to make himself the subject of his own experimental treatments, accidentally unleashing his inner demons along with the man that the world would come to know as Mr. Hyde. Produced in collaboration with Flexus Dance Collective and supported by Arena Theatre Wolverhampton.
Track 22, Wolverhampton Film Festival. Friday the 25th, Saturday the 26th and Sunday the 27th of April. Times to be confirmed. Tickets to be confirmed. Welcome to Wolverhampton Film Festival 2025. Entering our 4th year, we are excited to announce our up-and-coming edition at the Arena Theatre. But what can you expect? A mixture of screenings across different formats such as short films, micro shorts, animations, documentaries, music videos, as well as a panel discussion and workshops led by a mixture of senior industry members. As the only independent film festival to be run and take place within the city of Wolverhampton, our aim is to raise profile of both local talent as well as across the board of the industry. Set to take place the 25th to the 27th of April 25, this is one to lock in your diaries. Please keep an eye out for more updates.
Track 23. Northern School of Contemporary Dance presents VERVE 2025, Thursday the 8th of May at 7:30pm. Tickets are £15 full price and £12 concessions. Luca Signoretti's creation for the company reflects his pursuit of honesty in his work, through resisting the urge to let external views alter the creative process. The piece serves as a reminder to stay authentic, embrace vulnerability and trust your own voice, even when the world is watching. Sattva Ninja is a Vietnamese, German-born interdisciplinary artist based in London, who is also widely known as Sattva Ninja, representing the ballroom culture for the past decade. Their artistry is known worldwide for their mythical, geometrical and in-depth approach to movements and storytelling in connection with sound. Bosmat Nossan is an international choreographer and dancer. Her work originates from an attraction to the unnatural, the exaggerated and the stylised. She is inspired by science fiction, comics and surrealist art. VERVE is the international touring dance company of Northern School of Contemporary Dance. Each year, the company commissions choreographers from all over the world to create an artistically distinct, physically daring and engaging programme of dance work.
Track 24. Dibby Theatre. Toxic. Friday the 9th of May at 7:30pm. Tickets are £15 full price and £12 concession. Content warning. This show contains scenes of an adult nature that some may find distressing. Age guidance, 18+. Hilarious and heartbreaking in equal measure, Toxic is the critically acclaimed new show from award-winning theatre maker Nathaniel J. Hall from First Time It's a Sin. This is the story of how we met, fell in love and fucked it up. A chance meeting on a hookup app sets two damaged 30-something hearts on a spectacular collision course. Born into Thatcher's Britain of race riots, rampant homophobia and growing up in the shadow of AIDS and Section 28, the pair form a trauma bond so tight they might just survive it all. But sometimes survival means knowing when to leave. This explosive, semi-autobiographical show, written by Nathaniel J. Hall and performed by Nathaniel and Josh Susan Enright, blends the storytelling, movement, stunning design, visual projection and lighting with an original pumping soundtrack. Inspired by true events, Toxic is a powerful and passionate play that pulls back the glittery curtain of pride to reveal a place where many still suffer the devastating impact of generational HIV stigma, racism, homophobia and toxic gender norms. This performance will be audio described.
Track 25. Coppice Theatre. How to Catch a Book Witch. Saturday the 10th of May at 2:30pm. Tickets are £10. Kira loves reading. Visiting the library for a new book is her favourite thing. One day, the words in the book start to disappear and the adults start to get grumpy. Graham Gray says that the library will be knocked down to make way for a car park. We, her new friends, the bookworm. Kira has to uncover why words are vanishing and where these book monsters have come from. Could there be a book witch in the library? An open-hearted show aimed at children aged 3+, exploring the importance of libraries, sharing stories and not judging people. The show features live music, puppetry and storytelling, created with inclusion and accessibility in mind and including keyword signing and integrated captions. Coppice Theatre are a Cornish-based company that specialises in creating engaging, entertaining and educational productions for young people. Winner of the Farnham Maltons Emerging Artist / Company Award at Brighton Fringe 2024. This show was created thanks to the support from the Arts Council, Feast Cornwall and AMATA, Falmouth University. This performance will be keyword signed and has integrated captions.
Track 26. James Rowland. James Rowland dies at the end of the show. Thursday the 15th of May at 7:30pm. Tickets are £15 full price and £12 concessions. What would you do with an hour? What if it was your last hour ever? For James, the answer is easy. He wants to tell you a story. A story full of laughter and music and joy. A story about living. The third and final part of a trilogy that began with Learning to Fly and a piece of work from the creator of the Songs of Friendship, this narrative deftly touches on a profound truth about what it means to be human. It captures with remarkable passion the joyful, sad, ridiculous mess of it all. Very funny, disalarmingly honest, and surprisingly tender. A 5-star review from the Scotsman. This show is BSL interpreted.
Track 27. Joss Arnott Dance presents Emergence on Friday the 23rd of May at 7:30pm. Tickets are £15 full price and £12 concessions. Emergence, the touring postgraduate dance company of Joss Arnott Dance and the University of Salford, return with a brand new triple bill programme of adrenaline-fuelled dance performance by a new company of extraordinary dancers. New works by guest choreographers for 2025 include Sophia Nappi, Sarah Golding and Yukiko Musai, who capture the raw physicality of the dancers. Artistic director Josh Arnott and Lisa Marie Robinson complete the bill with a new work featuring Josh Arnott's signature exhilarating movement language. Be prepared to witness an exquisite interplay between movement and music, all of which is accompanied by electrifying new music composer James Keane.
Track 28. Northern Rascals, Sunnyside, Saturday 24th of May at 7:30pm. Tickets are £15 full price and £12 concessions. Kay is struggling. At 18, he's living in a world where everyone is rushing full steam ahead but himself. He's trapped in a small English everytown, a self-proclaimed rain-soaked paradise in the bottom of a Yorkshire valley. A town of two sides, old versus new, indigenous versus gentrified, and yet there's still nowhere that seems to fit Kay. In a last attempt to understand and reconnect, he visits the pivotal moments of his life, but is left paralysed at the prospect of a future where his voice can't be heard. Where do young men stand in a world that seems to have no place for them? Sunnyside is a raw and powerful portrayal of the modern young male experience, touring in partnership with Andy's Man Club and informed by the voices of over 750 young people across the UK, combining contemporary dance, theatre and spoken word. This socially urgent work from Northern Rascals explores the pain and loneliness that shape the journey from adolescence to adulthood.
Track 29. Polis Le Zoo. I was a teenage bisexual. Friday the 6th of June at 7:30pm. Tickets are £15 full price and £12 concession. Somewhere out there is a creature so terrifying most humans dare not speak the name. The bisexual. Horror B-movie meets folklore storytelling infused with poetry. This brand new one-of-a-kind show exploring the life of a bi man and the associated horrors. Junior just wants to be an ordinary guy, but it feels like everyone knows he isn't. Bullies pick him apart at school, while his dad wants him to be more manlier. Aside from his body image issues, he also wrestles with dreams and desires he can't tell anyone about. Just when he thinks things couldn't get worse for him, bodies start turning up and suspicion falls on folkloric. Begins with who sounds very similar to him. Funny, art and eerie, rich with laughter and metaphor. A surprisingly original exploration of bisexuality. 5-star review by Patrick Ness. Track 30. Gersh's Theatre Company. The Amazing Frederick Hackwood. Saturday the 7th of June at 7:30pm. Tickets £15 full price and £12 concessions. It's 4 days before Christmas, 1918. And Wednesbury's greatest writer and teacher Frederick Hackwood is confined to bed while his mother, wife and daughter come together and recall the laughter, Frederick's amazing stories, Halehouse songs and broadery murmurs, football, dance myths, legends and how Charles Dickens influenced his work from a very young age. But change is in the air too. A general election, sensational tales of suffragette, Christabel Pankhurst in Smethwick, and thoughts to leave the Black Country for London are promoted by Frederick's idealistic daughter, Louisa. Will he stay or go? Can Hackwood's devoted family ever agree to such an idea, and moreover will Frederick?
Track 31. Jayant Patel Company and Arena Theatre present Samarpan Mahotsav, a celebration of Indian classical dance, on Saturday the 28th of June at 7:30pm. Tickets are £15 full price and £12 concessions. Curated by Jayant Patel Company, Samarpan Mahotsav once again brings you a beautiful evening of rich British South Asian art, heritage and culture in celebrating Indian classical dance. Samarpan translates as dedication. This showcase of Indian classical dance celebrates the dedication of its practitioners to its form present in the UK today. Please join us for this unmissable, enchanting evening of Indian classical dance, featuring breathtaking performances by some of the most exciting British South Asian dance artists and musicians currently on the UK cultural landscape. Jayant Patel Company is an associate company of the Arena Theatre.
Track 32. Starcross Theatre Company, Showstoppers 2025. Friday 11th and Saturday the 12th of July at 7pm. Tickets are £12 each. Starcross Theatre Company returns to the Arena this July for 2 nights only with their summer showcase, Showstoppers 2025. Packed full of musical theatre favourites and more, this promises to be an evening of pure entertainment featuring senior and junior members, joined also by returning members, all coming together to give you an unforgettable evening you truly enjoy and never forget. Book early to avoid disappointment.
Track 33. National Theatre Live. The Arena Theatre is excited to be bringing the best of British theatre to its audiences once more, with its National Theatre Live programme featuring a series of acclaimed productions including classic plays and contemporary dramas, performed by some of the UK's most talented actors. Please keep an eye on our website and social media channels for title announcements for spring 2025. Screenings. The Importance of Being Earnest. Wednesday the 26th of February at 2pm and 7:30pm. The 2pm show will be captioned. The tickets are £12. Dr. Strangelove. Wednesday the 2nd of April at 2pm and 7:30pm. The 2pm performance will be captioned. Tickets are £12.
Track 34. Arena Collaborative Theatre Makers. Are you an emerging artist based in Wolverhampton, or are you a student studying the performing arts or with an interest in any aspect of the performing arts? We are looking for writers, performers, devisers, directors and designers to join us. Arena Collaborative Theatre Makers, or ACT, allows artists the space to develop their own work with support from industry professionals. The collective meets in the Tilston studio at the Arena, giving an opportunity for artists to present their work in progress and scripting hand readings to a small audience, allowing them to develop their projects in a safe, inclusive, creative space. If you would like to submit scripts to ACT, you can email Artistic Director Neil Redding at neil.redding@wlv.ac.uk. The ACT meeting dates for spring 2025 are Tuesday the 4th of March at 7:30pm, Tuesday the 1st of April at 7:30pm and Tuesday the 6th of May at 7:30pm.
Track 35. How have y'all been dragged up? Are you a local drag artist who's been itching to perform your latest act? Are you passionate about drag as an art form? How Have Y'all Been Dragged Up provides a safe and inclusive platform for local drag artists to try out and receive feedback on their latest acts and projects. Hosted by a local West Midlands artist, How You've Been Dragged Up, will meet in the Tilstone studio at the Arena Theatre, and the evening will welcome drag artists, regardless of experience and background, to come and develop their work in front of a small audience of fellow professionals and enthusiasts. To book your slot, please email our Access and Inclusion Manager, Kirsty Povey, at k.povey2@wlv.ac.uk. Tuesday, the 25th of February at 7:30pm. Tuesday, the 25th of March at 7:30pm. Tuesday, 3rd of June at 7:30pm.
Track 36. Pasta. Poetry and Storytellers Assemble. Pasta is an open mic night with a difference. Each month we ask people to perform a piece they've written on a theme which was chosen at the previous event. We'll advertise the theme on social media and the website so you can join in. Then we have a break so folks can grab a drink, have a chat, and depending on numbers and the vibe, we might draw another theme out of the hat and see what people can create in a short time during the break. A chance to try your hand at speed writing. See what you can come up with. Or if people prefer, we may just come back and open the floor for an open mic on any subject. If you want to perform, simply pop along to the night and see Emma, Dave or Steve. Slots are about 5 minutes long and we're especially keen to welcome people who have never performed before. Tuesday the 18th of February at 7:30pm, Tuesday the 18th of March at 7:30pm, Tuesday the 20th of May at 7:30pm and Tuesday the 17th of June at 7:30pm. This is a free to attend performance.
Track 37. Thank you for listening to our audio brochure for our Spring 2025 season. If you'd like any more information about any of the shows mentioned in this audio brochure, or you have any other questions or queries, please call the Arena Theatre box office on 01902 321 321. Alternatively, you can visit our website at arena.wlv.ac.uk. You can also engage in our social media to keep up with all the latest shows and news from the venue. To visit our Facebook, visit www.facebook.com/Arena Theatre or follow us on Instagram where our username is arena_theatre.